In today's objective, exploring and recognizing the significant contributions of Black members of Congress in shaping American government and policy. This selected person today is Byron Donalds. Donalds, age 45, is the Florida State House of Representative for the 19th District. He resides with the Republican Party since 2010. This individual noteworthy because he's one of the 5 current Black Republicans in Congress in the 118 term of Congress. And everything crazy happens in Florida. Just search up Florida man, followed by the month, day, and year. Born October 28, 1978, in Brooklyn, New York. Donald was one of 3 children. Raised by a single mother, Donalds graduated from Nazareth Regional High School in East Flatbush in 1996, attending Florida A&M University, and graduated in 2002, earning a Bachelor of Science degree in Finance and Marketing. Before entering office, Donalds worked in the finance, insurance, and banking industries, and after the Tea Party movement, he was encouraged to run, successfully serving the 80th District in 2016 to 2020. But before his work in finance and the office, Donalds was arrested for marijuana distribution in 1997. The charges were dropped as part of a pretrial diversion program. In 2000, he pleaded no contest to a felony bribery charge as part of a scheme to defraud a bank. His record was later sealed and expunged from the public.
For me personally, it was getting the Hope Scholarship passed through our major education vehicle this legislative session. The Hope Scholarship is the first of its kind in the country, where if a student is victimized by physical abuse, unfortunately sexual abuse, which does happen in our schools, and the parents are given information by the school district after 2 weeks of what their transfer options are. One of those options could be a Hope Scholarship, where the child will have an opportunity, if the parent wanted to leave the public school system and continue their academic career at a private school.
It's School Choice Week, and I, for one, wanted to make sure that everybody understood my full support for school choice. You see, I grew up in the inner city of Brooklyn, New York, and my mother wanted the same thing that so many parents want for their children, just an opportunity to succeed through education. And school choice provides that. In my time in the Florida legislature, I championed school choice issues.
On March 27, 2023, Governor Ron DeSantis signed House Bill 1, HB 1, which Donalds played a role ever since his 2021 term.
Restrictive immigration policy.
Mr. Beard, do you think it is appropriate for the American government to model that of Australia and other countries around the world?
I think we should do what's in our best interest, and I think immigration can benefit the United States if done legally in an orderly manner.
Mr. Beard, do you think it's in the nation's best interest to have a massively open southern border that is largely controlled by the drug cartels?
Absolutely not.
So, Mr. Beard, follow-up question to that. Do you think it is wise for the Biden administration to reverse its protocols at the southern border?
Donalds was nominated for Speaker of the House and passing the Hope Scholarship. Donalds has done many things for the students of Florida and often votes in favor of protecting U.S. citizens from crime.
Who's been to Mar-a-Lago, you just can't walk through Mar-a-Lago of your own accord because Secret Service is all over the place. So if the documents are in a place, they're in a room.
I left my mask in my office. Why do I bring that up? Because it's important that in our capital, we start talking about the things that are real and not the things that are fake. You see, I already had COVID-19.
Most notably, Florida Congressman Byron Donalds.
For my colleagues on the other side, we're going to start talking evidence now. This is about 4 months before Joe Biden launched his campaign for president of the United States. This is a text message between Jim Biden and Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden was in a bad way, by the way. He lost a bunch of money. He needed help. Jim Biden says, "This can work. You need a safe harbor. I can work with your father alone."
Joe Biden. But the real issue with that presentation is the congressman from Florida apparently brought in fabricated Photoshop slides of text messages as his supposed evidence on it in the hearing by his colleague, New York Democratic Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
That screenshot of what appeared to be a text message was a fabricated image. It was a fabricated image. I don't know where it came from. I don't know if it was the staff of the committee, but it was not the actual direct screenshot from that phone. From the Ziegler underlying meaning and allegation that was presented up on that screen by this committee and by members of this committee.
Why no?